marriage is difficult. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're trying to do it by yourself. Now come on, there's some of us out here that did not get the memo that the two are supposed to come together as one. You know, I used to tell my husband all the time, I said, listen, I ain't every woman. I can't do it all by myself. You know what I'm saying? I could outwork in my comedy, raise the kids, be your wife, your mother, and your lover. I'd have to be civil to have all them personalities. You know, I can't do it all. By the time you get the kids up and you take them to school, you go back, you pick them up, you raise them, you bring them home, you bathe them, you feed them, you put them in bed, what do you hear? You put them off into their room, you try to sneak off in your room, what do you hear, ladies? Mommy. Mommy, don't you? Daddy's their first word, you never hear it again in life. You don't. You hear mommy. 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 Mommy, 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 mommy. You ignore them, then they start knocking, right?
Mommy, I'm thirsty. I need some water. I'm hungry. I want a cookie. My finger hurts. I need a bandage. I got a ticket. I need to use the bathroom. Now I'm cold. I want a blanket. I'm scared. I want the lighter. I want to sleep with you. What you doing?
I don't even know how we have more kids once we have little kids. Right? That is a miracle in itself, is it not? Is it not? Yeah, my husband's getting upset. He said, you know something? He said, these kids are ruining our love life. And let me just say, there is nothing wrong with love making between a married couple. God has blessed that. Right?
Amen.
Amen? Right? So when he said, honey, what can I do these days to excite you? Ooh, I spoke right up. I sure did. I said, come on over here. I said, take off your underwear. I said, no, take them all the way off. Go ahead, kick them on the floor. Now pick them up. Pick up your underwear. That will excite you. These millennials, they do. I have two sons and they want everything under the sun. You know, it started out when they were little. First they wanted the Game Boy. Then they wanted Nintendo. Then they wanted the Xbox. Now they want an iPad. I said, I ain't got no money for no iPad. I just went there and pulled the knobs off their Etch-a-Sketch. No money for no iPad. You know, my youngest son, he wants some Air Jordans, $200. I said, you crazy. I got $200 for no Air Jordans. You know, I said, but besides, I'm looking out for your best interest. He said, but what you doing about it? I said, ain't nobody gonna try to shoot you over them shoes from Payless. Michael Jordan didn't have Air Jordans and he made it, so can you. Right? You know, because I think we give our kids too much. I think that's part of the problem. Have you ever been in the store and seen these kids start acting out because their parents won't give them any candy at that checkout stand? I saw a little boy the other day, he gonna kick his mother. Intentionally. You know? Then she gonna take him, put him in the corner and give him time out. I'm looking at this lady thinking, why are you gonna give him time to figure out what he gonna do to you next? My mother did not have time for time out. She gave you like a half a warning, then she picked up the first thing laying around, right? Yeah. A shoe, a belt, a telephone cord. These kids ought to thank God today's phones are cordless. Now, but these kids are bad. They are bad. I had a little boy come up on stage one day. His mom was sitting right there in the audience watching him. He gonna come on stage, start dancing around, talking, acting out and everything. At first I just ignored him. You know, then I said, no, I'm gonna have to make him part of the act. So I said, come on up here. I said, what is your name? He said, Johnny. I said, Johnny, huh? How old are you, Johnny? He said, I'm 4. I said, you're 4, huh? I said, do you want to be 5? Prayed about something and wondered why God didn't answer your prayer. Okay, I'm glad it's somebody besides me. When I was younger, I prayed about this one man. Ladies, you know what man I'm talking about. I wanted that man. I wanted that man. I couldn't understand why God never put us together. Right? But until years later, I turned on the TV one night. and sold on cars. And he was not an officer. That's when I realized if God answered all my prayers, I'd be in deep trouble. Because I don't know what's best for me most of the time, but he does. If he does, because see, I've always had some bad taste when it comes to choosing a man. My first relationship was physically abusive. And a lot of people say, why do you talk about that on stage? I said, because see, it needs to be discussed. Because see, a lot of people don't think black women get abused. We do. It's just that very few men have lived to tell about it. The oldest man I had trying to talk to me was 92 years old. 92 years old. When does it stop? That's all I want to know. When does it stop? You know, at some point, the only one you should be looking to meet is your maker. I had this one the other day. He had to be 20 years older than me. Talking about girl. If I'd have got hold of you when I was 25, I should have been in jail.
Kathy Westfield has been seen on ABC's World News Tonight. Was a $10,000 grand prize winner on America's Funniest People. Has performed at the legendary Apollo Theater and on BET's Comic View. She has also appeared on Good Morning America, talk shows including The Dr. Drew Show, and was featured on the Trinity Broadcasting Network.